may be even thinking that they are tricks. Well, here at Riverbank Zoo and Garden, we pride ourselves on knowing that none of our animals are here for entertainment whatsoever. So all those really fun and interesting looking behaviors that they are currently doing are called enrichment behaviors. Now, enrichment means they are getting mental or physical stimulation by completing certain behaviors or interacting with certain items. It is actually very similar if we were reading a book, solving a puzzle, or just playing tag with our friends outside. It does the same things for these guys. And our zookeepers never do the same routine whatsoever, so these guys have to remember when they are either verbally or hand cued to what they are being asked to do. But if you guys can see, when they do complete their behaviors correctly, they're going to get a really tasty fish. And that fish is actually pretty important to them. Not only are they getting nutrition from it, but they're also getting their freshwater intake from it as well. And if you guys are hearing this for the first time, you're probably wondering why in the world do they need to get water from fish when they live in water? Well, they live in salt water, and just like you and I, we do not get any hydration from drinking salt water. And these guys are really smart and realize that, and that is why they're actually going to get all that fresh water from the fish that they eat. Now, if you guys can see them very close up, you guys will notice that they're eating that fish a little bit more quickly than you and I would. That is actually because they are not chewing their food whatsoever, and they actually eat their fish whole, which is really impressive. But I hope when everyone goes home tonight and eats their dinner, we're not like California sea lions or harbor seals, and we chew our food properly. Now, these guys are going to need to eat about 5 to 8% of their body weight every single day, which we have our largest California sea lion here at Sea Lion Landing. His name is Baja, and he does weigh over 700 pounds, which I'm not really great at math, but you guys can imagine every single day, that is going to be a lot of fish for Baja. Now, I do want to ask everybody today 2 questions. My first question is, who here has ever rescued an animal before? Whether it was helping a turtle cross the street or bringing a dog home from the shelter, you can raise your hand real high. Wow, I've got a lot of people down here. Do I got anybody up top? I see a couple, I think. Well, that's really awesome. I want to say thank you guys so much for being such amazing human beings and helping an animal out when it was in need. We actually asked this question because 3 of our California sea lions were actually rescued. One of them is going to be called Annette. Now, Annette is going to be our only female California sea lion here at Sea Lion Landing. She is going to be just a little bit smaller and going to have a bit of a lighter coat to her as well. Now, her story begins when she was out in the wild doing her wild California sea lion thing when she happened to got stranded offshore. What this means is she got somewhere up high that she could not get back down to the water. So she wasn't getting her fish, which then means she was getting really sick and dehydrated. But thankfully, some marine scientists found her, rescued her, rehabilitated her, and re-released her back into the wild. But once she got back out there, she once again got stranded. Thankfully, again, some marine scientists found her, rescued her, rehabilitated her, and re-released her back into the wild. But once she got back out there, once again, she got stranded. So this silly girl not only got stranded once, twice, a 3rd time, or a 4th. She got stranded 5 times. And at this point, she was an adult in her life, and it's very unheard of for adults to get stranded, let alone stranded 5 times. So after the 5th time, it was then decided she probably would stay in better care if she stayed in human care. So we're really happy to have Annette here at Sea Lion Landing, not only to be a part of our family, but a part of your family every time you guys come out.